You have seen the end of this play before. As thanks for seeing this playthrough, Fast Forward has been unlocked for all events that can be skipped. However, if you don't want this boon, you can turn it off in the options whenever you'd like. Please enjoy this tale once more. I know I will. We're back. I'll explain a bit more once this first cutscene is done. Fran! Sifrin! Sifrin? Good morning. Well, more like good afternoon, I guess. Were you taking a nap? That's just like you. Only you could sleep peacefully at a time like this. I guess that's smart. We better get some rest while we can. We have to be ready for tomorrow, so we can finally face against the king. You're too sleepy to talk. Sleep's sweet embrace calls for you. You close your eyes again. You're still half asleep, aren't you? You make a grumbling sound. Okay then. You can sleep for a little longer, but not too long. Come to the village when you're ready, okay? You yawn so hard your jaw cracks. You were having such a nice rest, too. Ugh. You can't spend the rest of the day sleeping. That would be a waste. You force yourself to get up. Wake up, Sifrin. You have a country to save. You can use the arrow keys to move around. Well, I've already configured everything. Okay, long story short, I have played this game before, but it was with a friend, and half of the recording files, because I did record it, got corrupted to hell and back. Some of them didn't have any footage, but all audio. Some had all footage, but no audio. Some had neither, and was just a black void for 3 hours. Those are the funnest recordings. So, naturally, I'm going to play again, especially since there's an event going on for the book club. There's an anniversary event. Oh god, this fucking music, not again. Not again. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, all this to say, spoilers I will try my best to keep spoilers out of what I say, but you will, as this playthrough goes on, you will understand why I'm having the reactions I am. Sifrin! You're up! You sure are. Hey, Mira. Hey, Sifrin! So, how was your nap? On a scale of 1 to 10. Let's see. 5, completely average. Is that a good or a bad thing? Average is average? If you say average more, it will stop being a word, I think. Average, 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 average. No! Oh, wait. I had something I wanted to ask you. I managed to not make Mirabelle upset yet. I have an idea for tonight. This will be the night before we fight the king, so I felt like we could make it special somehow. So I was thinking, how about a sleepover? Let's all eat good food together, sleep in the same room, maybe tell stories. It would be nice, wouldn't it? How is that different from what you usually do? Well, okay. You think it's silly, don't you? I'm sorry. I was trying to find something fun to do tonight, but that's all I could think of. It was a stupid idea, wasn't it? Maybe we should forget about it. Oh no. Your lack of enthusiasm made Mirabelle upset! Come on, fix it. No, I think it's fun. Let's do it. Are you sure? Alright then. So, if we're doing it, can you let everyone know? I don't think I could convince everyone. Well, you kind of have to now. Of course, Mira. Okay, let me think. Madame Odile should be in the shop buying items. Bonnie should be near the fields to the east. And Isabu is at the favorite tree to the west. We're staying in the clock tower at the east of town, right past the broken bridge, so you can just tell everyone to meet up there later. That was a lot of names and places. Will you remember? I always remember things. Well, unrelated to your memory, here's a note with everyone's location. Just in case you forget. Yeah, smart. You got the reminder note. You put the note in your pocket along with your souvenirs. You can check your souvenirs by going into your pockets. To access your pockets, open the menu by pressing that. The menu contains your pockets, your equipment, and many other things. You can interact with most items in your pockets by pressing Q. Okay, see you at the clock tower later then. I'll be near the library if you need me. Come talk to me whenever. Oh, and don't forget to check the Change God statue too. For good luck. You wave goodbye. Menu's the same. Okay, E for exit. I should have expected that to happen. Fuck. Okay. The deltarune is... I'm playing deltarune at the same time, so I'm gonna make... Fuck. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, also, there's a lot of people to talk to and drawers to snoop inside around here. You can interact with people and objects by pressing space when standing in front of them. If you need to, you can always configure your buttons settings in the option menu. Yeah, I know, I think I may have fucked myself over. Okay, no, space is still configured, thank God. Okay. Okay, keyboard config, let's okay, cancel / menu. Okay, we're good. We are good. Actually, no, let's talk to people before flashback time. I have automatic run-on because I'm me and need automatic run-on at all times. Hello, Bonnie. Bonnie is here, looking morosely at the fields. Bonnie! Hey, friend. Oh boy. What do you want? Questions. Worrying about tomorrow? No. Not even a little bit. That's a lie. Your sister will be okay, you know. Don't talk about my sister. And anyway, I don't need to worry about her. It's not like she's gonna move from her spot. Bonnie's sister is in city I can't pronounce that. Fuck. Why? Why these French names? A coastal village hundreds of kilometers from here. A few months ago, the king froze their whole village in time. Unless you manage to beat the king tomorrow, Bonnie's sister will never move again. Questions. What will you do after? If we beat the king, I'll go and see my sister in Bembroach, duh. And then I'll have to I'll hug her. And then I'll tell her I'm really, really tired. Tired what? And then you won't be here anyway, so you won't be asking here to ask stupid questions, you crab. What about you anyway? What will you do? What will you do? I'll go to space. Space sounds lame. I bet you can't even go there anyway. I totally can. Wait, really? How? It's a secret. This is why I don't like you, Sifrin. Aw. Questions. Sleepover. A sleepover? That's pretty dumb. What is your idea? Hey. Mira's actually. Oh. Then it's a great idea. Why didn't you come up with it? Stars, you do not know how to deal with Bonnie anymore. See you at the clock tower. You talk to Bonnie. You press Bonnie from the reminder note. That reminds me. No, not craft. You look at the note. You've crossed a few things out already, but you read it all again. Sifrin! Don't forget to get everyone. Odile is probably in the shops getting supplies. The shop is that building with a bunch of barrels around it. I saw Bonnie go to the east. They are probably near the veggie fields. Just go east and then south. And Isamu must be at the favorite tree to the west. Give him some time, though. I think he has a lot to ask for. Before you talk to him, you could walk around Dormont. I'm sure people would be happy to talk. There's a little girl with pigtails slightly north. Think she'd really like to talk about battles. Don't be afraid to talk to anyone in this village. And, well, also, you should see the Change God statue and pray for victory. If you want, you really should. Let's meet at the clock tower to the east after. Just jump over the broken bridge and you'll find it. Yours, Mirabelle. On the bottom of the paper, a crafted drawing animates back and forth. It's some kind of thick, flowy line. What is it? You should ask her. The kid still dances as she looks at you curiously. You look so weird. Are you from up in the sky? Are you? How did you know? Yes! I knew it. If you're from the sky, then I'm going to give this back to you. You got a 4-pointed leaf. You put the leaf in your pocket along with your souvenirs. It fell from the sky, but I'm giving it back. Thank you for this gift. The kid nods stoically. One thing that which is what I'm doing now, that I regret from my earlier playthroughs is not spending the time to talk around in Dormont. Speaking of, meh. This kid seems to be drawing pictures of someone. It's Mirabelle. It's Mirabelle. The kid beams at you. They shuffle their drawings around and show you another one. It's you! It's you. It's me. The kid smiles and kicks their feet happily. You really like their art. Maybe. Can you draw me something I can take with me? The kid looks at you for a moment, then gets to work. It's you and your friends. It's me and my friends. The kid makes a happy noise and gives you the drawing. You got the friendship doodle. You put the drawing in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Thank you, talented one. The kid laughs happily and gets back to drawing. I love them. I will kill for that child. Hello. Aren't you one of the saviors traveling with Mirabelle? You're doing so much for us. I wish I could help you in some way. I know. I grow flowers. Beautiful flowers that could make someone you like happy. Should I give it to Isabu right away? Should I? No, I'll do Mirabelle first. Here, have one. You can keep it or gift it to someone special. You got the bright flower. You put the flower in your pocket along with your souvenirs. You can give the flower to one of your party members by talking to them. Oh, hello, traveler. I hope the smell in here isn't too overpowering. I'm cooking a lot of different things for tomorrow. All of us in Dormont talked a few days back, and we decided that while you'll be exploring the house to fight the king, everyone in the village will be partying. That way, if you win, we'll already have the party in full swing. But if you don't, and we all get frozen by the king's curse, we'll be frozen in time, but at least we'll be happy. A party? Good for you? Huh, I can tell you find that weird. Even if the end is coming for us, it's still a new form of change. And any type of change deserves to be celebrated. Vanguard is so weird. Hello, Mirabelle. Mirabelle is here, sitting on a bench and looking at papers. Hi, Siffrin. Do you need anything? Questions. Where's everyone again? Siffrin. Did you forget already? I wrote a note for you. You need to go into your pockets and find it. You can, just put your hand right in there. Not that I think you're even forgotten how to put your hands in your pocket. Oh no, I sound so condescending. I don't mean to. Sorry. Okay, your pride is a little hurt there. Have you forgotten to open your menu? Wow! To open the menu, press that key. Through there, you can look at your items and a bunch of other things. Give it a look-sees. You can interact with most items in your pockets by hovering over them and pressing E. Questions. I feel patronized by the voice, who is important. How are you feeling? How am I feeling? Oh, being in Dormont, you mean? It's nostalgic. This is where I lived before, after all. I mean, when I wasn't studying or working at the house, Dormont itself hasn't changed much, but the house... We can see it from the village, you know? How distorted it has become. I was the only one who managed to escape the house when the king attacked. So many people must be hurt. Or maybe they're all... Mira. We'll save them all tomorrow. Yes, you're right. I should stay positive. Sorry. Questions. That was not the message you were supposed to learn from that. What will you do after? After? Won't you just jinx us all to talk about this? Well, I'll need to make sure everyone in the house is okay. Beating the king should make their time flow again, and they won't be frozen anymore. And I need to talk to the head housemaiden and apologize for taking so long. She was the one supposed to beat the king. She would have done a better job than I did, if only the king didn't freeze her in time. But after I apologize, I was thinking of traveling again. You know, as a housemaiden of the House of Change, I'm supposed to keep striving for change, even more than a normal believer. And part of it means I have to go on a pilgrimage, which I haven't done yet. Didn't the whole journey count as a pilgrimage? No? I mean, I don't think so. The pilgrimage is all about learning new things, and seeing new places, and changing yourself and other people you meet. This journey could have been that, but I haven't changed at all. I'm still the same old Mirabelle. You feel like she's changed a lot since you've met her, but who are you to judge? What about you, Siffrin? What will you do? What will you do? Go on a pilgrimage too, maybe. Oh? That's great! But I thought... Oh, change. Are you thinking of converting to the House of Change? The house would be so delighted. I have some pamphlets. Pass. No, I'm fine saying the same person forever. You're fine with it? Oh. Okay. Questions. What's the thing you drew? She drew a thick, flowing line on the reminder note. What's that about? What I drew on the note? It's a flowing ribbon, silly. Like the one in my hair, see? Oh. Questions. Flower. Oh! For me? Thank you, Sifrin. This is a nice gift. I'll make sure to press it in a book so I can keep it forever. She seems happy. Questions. Okay. I'll see you later. Oh, hey, traveler. You're not from Vanguard, are you? That's a rumor, at least. I'm from Portrum. I'm from Portria myself, I think that's how it's pronounced. I came to Vanguard to further my studies for a few months. Portria, huh? How are you liking Vanguard? It's nice, right? Lots of scholars, good food, welcoming people, especially their House of Change. They let everyone in and aren't shy about sharing their knowledge, even if you don't follow their belief. It's strange, right? I've traveled a lot, but I've never been to a country with such welcoming people. I could move here, to be honest. Well, it's a little awkward right now, with the king. I might actually be forced to move here. Permanently. I should pick a good spot to be frozen in. Not that I think you won't win tomorrow, of course. I have faith you'll win, of course. Vanguard is very welcoming. People always notice you're not from here, but they're more likely to ask if you'd like to stay at their home for a bit than anything else. Okay, talk to Smoke One. You. The woman is daydreaming, singing softly under her breath. Oh, hi. You're one of the saviors, aren't you? I recognize you. And you traveled with a few people, right? You traveled with, Mirabelle. Mirabelle. I know her. She's from here. What a wonderful young woman. I never talked to her much, though. I wonder, though, is she the younger or older sister of your group? She's fit for both, wouldn't she? You laugh awkwardly. Okay there. Big hat, and possibly warm-looking cloak. You must be one of the people traveling with Mirabelle. She's pretty well known around here. The Chosen One, you know? Blessed by the Change God with the power to save Vanguard. Plus, before all this, she was a housemaid at the House of Change nearby. She'd take classes, help out with chores, help other housemates with their studies and craft. Little perfect Mirabelle. As for me, I think she's the most wonderful being on Earth. No wonder the Change God blessed her when she's this wonderful. I used to go to the house a lot for my classes, and she was always there, taking classes with me. I'd never had a class I didn't share with her. She's so cool, so helpful, so driven. Honestly, we're kind of best friends. Even though I've never had a single conversation with her, talking to people is hard. You get it. You hope she'll get to talk to Mirabelle before tomorrow. Time to talk to Odile, but first... Ahoy, traveling one. Oh, you're with Mirabelle and the lady with the glasses. I recognize you. Can you believe Mirabelle has become blessed by the Change God to save all of us? The Change God almost never gives blessings of any kind. It's truly amazing Mirabelle has become chosen. May the Change God protect her in her journey. You nod. The Change God, huh? Hello. Odile is here, looking at what the shop has to offer. Odile! Oh, Sifrin. You look rested. Glad to see you this laid back before the day, on the day before the end of the world. Anyways, how can I help you? Questions. We're fighting the king tomorrow. We are. I hope you're prepared. The king and the sadnesses his destruction creates. They pose crafts capable of slowing us down or even freezing us as time completely. So, as always, we're counting on you and your speed to keep us out of trouble. So you want me in the front again? Leading everyone, if possible. You've already proven good at preventing traps and keeping us alive, so I don't see why that has to change. And as always, you can count on me to provide everyone with intel on any enemies we encounter. Everyone except Boniface will be on battle duty, but I might ask Boniface to do something as well. It might be good for everyone to give the kids something to do. Boring tactics talk, I know. I'll shut up and buy items for our journey to the top of the house. Oh? Have you found it? Is your field of research tactics? Oh, gems. Are you still trying to figure out what I'm researching? No, my field of research isn't tactics. Isabu actually proposed that one last week. Late one. Give it up already. None of you will ever figure out what I'm studying. Asshole. Asshole! It will stay a secret forever. Questions. What will you do after? After tomorrow? If we survive? I wish I had your confidence. Maybe I'll just go home to Kablu. I haven't seen my country in many years. Before I met Mirabelle and Isabu, my main goal was to travel to Vanguard and see its many different places, sites, cultures. I've already accomplished this by traveling with Mirabelle, so... Was it all for your research? Yes. Your research into... Travelology? Travelology isn't a field of research, Sifrin. But it's the field of research you've spent your life trying to create. Stop inventing a backstory for me. What about you? What will you do? If we beat the king, that is. Will you go back to your own country, maybe? Which will you do? Come up with my own field of research to spite you. Questions. Clock tower. A sleepover? Heck. You guys really are kids. We can forget about our problems. I suppose so. Nonetheless, I'll be there. Poor Boniface probably needs it. Maybe we all do. But the room only has 3 beds, right? I better get a whole bed to myself. Mira and Bonnie will probably be sharing. Mirabelle and Bonnie? So who'll sleep on the ground? You or Isabu? Isa, of course. Poor man. Anyways, I'll be there. You know, since we already decided earlier we'd meet at the clock tower and all. Yeah. You already all had planned to meet up in the clock tower, so there was a need for you to let everyone know. You could just meet everyone at the clock tower. Oh well. Not like you have anything better to do. Anything else? Questions? Nope. Okay. I'll see you at the clock tower later then. You talked to Odile. You crossed Odile from the reminder note. Okay, I do want to say one thing about Odile while I'm here. Odile made my library group genuinely interested in this game until I told them about the other themes of this game, which don't come up in these first 2 acts, so I'm not going to bring them up. But basically it's just being like, oh yeah, there's a video game that I just played that has an older woman who doesn't follow any of the older women stereotypes, made them all be like, give us more information on this game. I'm gonna talk to the statue, then talk to Issa, and then I'm gonna try something and see if it works. And if it does, my reaction will be extremely normal, and Sifrin will be very normal about this. Statues, big and small, all with different faces. Some of them have sad eyes, others a bright smile. A few are animated by craft, and one jumps around and bumps gently into your foot. The Change God, deity worshipped by all of the country of Vanguard, stands before you. You have trouble believing you're finally here, almost at the end of your journey. It was only a few moments ago that you met Mirabelle. So much has happened since then. It was almost a year ago that the king appeared, seemingly out of nowhere. Possessing immense craft power, he spread his curse across the country of Vanguard, freezing in time everything in his path. With Dormont's House of Change in his control, he patiently waits, for he knows his curse can only be reversed if he is defeated. His victory would be all but determined if not for Mirabelle. Your friend Mirabelle is the only survivor of the House of Dormont, after the king froze everyone inside in time and locked the gates. Everyone says she was blessed by the Change God themselves with the power to fight back the king's curse, making her the only one able to save Vanguard. When you met her, she was already traveling with Isabu and Odile, trying to get the orbs necessary to open the house's gate and defeat the king. You helped them defeat a particularly strong sadness, and, seeing your strength, they asked you for your help. You had nothing better to do, so you decided to accompany them. A few weeks later, you met Bonnie, completing your little team. You saw a lot of Vanguardian cities during your travels, some frozen, some not, and did your best to sidestep the slowly encroaching curse. But still, you all kept going. Mirabelle kept going to honor the Change God's blessing, save her beloved house, and save Vanguard. Isabu came with her after Vanguard's defenders themselves refused to help. Odile came to satisfy her curiosity about Vanguard, and because she said leaving the fate of the country to a bunch of young ones would give me an ulcer. Bonnie came to save their sister, frozen by the curse. You're here because there's nothing else for you to do. What else are you supposed to do except travel with them? Once, Mirabelle asked you if you were okay following them on a journey to save the country. She felt guilty, felt like she was forcing everyone to follow her on a hopeless quest. You wanted to put her at ease, so you said easily and truthfully that traveling with everyone was the happiest you could remember being. She looked upset. You cringed just thinking about it. Truth be told, maybe not the most considerate thing you could have said to someone with her problems at the moment. But tomorrow, one way or another, your journey will end. You should believe something very strongly at the Change God. That's how those work, right? Mirabelle and Isabu taught you before. Can't just ask for things because the Change belief considers this lazy. It's the Change God, only pure belief and confidence in yourself will do, with the Change God only providing a little nudge. If anyone is lazy here, it must be the Change God, you think. Oh well, you believe strongly, or whatever. That attacks against you will be super weak. Best offense is good defense. You win if you and your friends are the only ones standing. You repeat under your breath, super strong, super strong, super strong. You actually feel a little stronger? You pinch yourself. Ouch. Okay then. Not that much more powerful. You and your friends' defense got a tiny bit better. Going to the Change God statue will boost one stat of your choice. You can also save your progress by praying to the Change God statue. You close your eyes. Okay, I'm gonna... Sorry, Issa. You've heard the villagers talk about this. A very dangerous fruit, in which, if approached, will spell your doom. This is just a banana peel. Do bananas even grow here? You would rather not die today. so you leave the banana peel alone. Ah, okay. Okay, I see. We're not gonna break this time-space continuum. That would be a very funny joke achievement. Or joke ending, though. You'll understand in a moment. The sign says favorite tree. Hi. Isabu is here, probably pondering what favor to ask the tree. Isa. Sif! Isa! Sif! Isa! Sif! Okay, that's enough. Ah, boo. Anyways, I was just looking at the favor tree. Isn't this tree cool? Yeah, it is. Glad you agree. One could say it's a pretty, tremendous tree. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. You both laugh. Laughing uproariously, he raises his hand towards your shoulder, but stops and brings it to his side. Huh. That was funny. I'm gonna go soon, so you can do your thing with the tree, but do you want to talk before I go? Questions for Isa. What's up with the big tree? Oh. You don't know about the favor tree? Well, it's just a random big tree. But when you are a believer of the House of Change, the biggest tree in a certain place is called the favor tree. A favor tree. It's a tree with the most power, so you ask it things as a favor. Like, please help me pass my defender exams. Which is like a totally random example. Wasn't Isabu a defender? Did you ask a mythical tree to help you pass your exams? And I passed with flying colors, thank you very much. Well, I did study very hard, so it's not like the tree did much. But even a little bit helps. You should ask the tree for a favor, too. It's a big day tomorrow. Questions for Isa. What will you do after? After we beat the king? Wow, Sif. So confident. So cool. I like it. I think I'll just return home to Jovan. I don't have anything else planned. I wonder how Jovan is doing. When we left it, it was still standing, moving, but I think the king's curse may have caught up to it. So then, will you take your job back? Nah, being a defender has kind of lost its shine. I always admired the defenders, you know? It's all about protecting your neighborhood, your city. Helping them out with whatever they need, be it getting a cat from a tree, helping an old man with his bags. But when Mira came to Jovan asking for help after Dormont's house had fallen, I was ready to help, for all of Jovan's defenders to help. And you know what they said? Nah. And I could tell that they said that because they were scared. The worst defenders see is like a robbery, maybe. So suddenly helping to save Vanguard was too much for them. But not helping because you're scared. I just couldn't accept that. That's not brave. So I quit, and I won't go back. I'll do something else. Maybe it's time for me to do something brand new. Got a secret. I got a secret. I've always wanted to be a clothing designer. So maybe I could just take an apprenticeship somewhere. You never knew. That sounds great, Isa. I knew you'd approve. What about you, Sif? What will you do when we beat the king? Start a comedy club. Wait, really? Are you serious? Yes, absolutely. Yes. Finally, more people will be able to hear your puns. Questions for Isa. Huh? A sleepover? Crap, yeah. Doesn't the clock tower have only 3 beds, though? I'm guessing Bonbon and Mira will share, and Madame Odile will take her own. Which means we'll share the beds again. Sif? I got dibs on the left side. I'm actually sharing with Mira. What? Are you... But why? You're smiling. You're messing with me, aren't you? You should know this, Sif. I'll always be at your side. Whether it's a battle or in bed. You know what I mean. What a nice guy. You fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. Okay. I'll be going now. I'll see you at the clock tower later. You talk to Isabu. You cross Isabu from the reminder note. Time to go for the favor tree. It is time. And then I can kill myself. The favor tree looms above you. You slowly walk closer to the trunk of the tree, where you can see some leaves you can grab. You need a leaf to ask for a favor. The favor tree for something, after all. You look around for a leaf you like and think, asking for a favor from a higher power, like a big tree, sounds pretty close to a wish, you think. A wish. The favor tree seems to be popular among the people in Vanguard lately. You think that if people came to make a wish, they'd probably wish for Vanguard to be saved. You don't really need to add another wish like that to the pile. The trees are probably already on it. But you'd feel bad for wishing for something big and taking away from everyone's wish to save Vanguard. Something small, then. Something simple. Something nice. Okay, you have a few ideas, but you can only choose one. You wish to visit more places with Mirabelle, is what I'm gonna choose. Mirabelle has changed so much since you've met her. She doesn't realize it, but now she's able to talk to people while looking them in the eyes. Sometimes she even snarks back when you tease her, which you didn't think was even possible. You'd like to continue traveling with her and seeing her get even more comfortable expressing herself. You want to stay with them. A wish in mind, you look at the leaf you've chosen and wish. Your breath, your wish, you breathe your wish into the leaf. Repeat it 3 times, and fold the leaf closed, keeping your wish safe. I do think they didn't have to do like the full white screen. I think they could have just left it on like the panel of it like slowly fading down to, like slowly panning down to you. I think they could have left it there and it would have been fine. Because I don't like being blinded by the white. All done. Gently, you let the leaf go, and walk back to town. You have a sleepover to go to, after all. And more accurately, we have a banana peel to kill ourselves on. So, the clock tower to the east of town. Past the broken bridge, huh? It may be time for you to head out there. Can I kill myself on the banana peel? That is truly the only thing I want to know. Can I kill You would rather not die today, so you leave the banana peel alone. No! I can't kill myself on the banana peel! This saddens me greatly. Oh! The people who are not used to In Stars in Time are probably just horrified at what I'm saying right now. This is the way to the clock tower. You did all you need to do, so you can join everyone at the clock tower. Sifrin, you're here. We were waiting for you. Let's go inside. I'm so hungry. You're pretty hungry yourself. I brought back a bunch of food. Let's go. Let's go. Bonbon. That was delicious. You keep getting better at cooking, Boniface. Those samosas were delicious. Really? It wasn't bad? You liked it? I mean, of course! Of course it was delicious! I'm a master cooker, if you know. Chef. I'm a chef cooker. That was the perfect meal, Bonnie. We'll all sleep well Is that well or is that space? Yeah, that's well. We'll sleep well tonight and be full of energy tomorrow. It was almost too much, to be honest. I don't think I can move. Was it too much? You could have eaten more. Sif, are you still hungry? Friend, you ate a lot, huh? You like my cooking a lot, huh? Here, have some more food since you're so hungry and like my cooking so much. Bonnie gives you one carrot slice. Chomp. How can you still eat? How can such a small body eat that much? I'm a growing kid. A growing kid that drinks alcohol? You're older than most of the people here. You went cutely. Alright, trauma. Everyone. Can I say something? What's up, Mira? We've all been traveling together for a while now, and the person who's voicing me right now needs to drink water. It hasn't always been easy, but meeting you all, traveling through Vanguard to get the orbs needed to open the house's gate again, there's no way I could have done this alone. I want to say thank you for coming with me this far. But tomorrow we'll go and fight the king. Someone who has thrown Vanguard into stillness and silence. Someone who has now frozen almost all of Vanguard in time. I'll do my best to make sure this doesn't happen to any of you, but if you don't want to come, if you want to go home, I would... Kind of late for that, Mirabelle, isn't it? I know. And by that, Madame Odile, means that we're with you. Of course I do. We've come this far, after all. Did you really think we'd leave you behind? Let's go. Let you go alone? We'll follow you, Belle. We'll help you. Don't worry. We'll stay with you, Mira. You'd never let her go alone, after all. Oh. Oh, thank you. Yippee. Isabeau and Bonnie hug Mirabelle tightly, while you and Odile stand a bit apart like always. This is when the audience of the theater would say "Aw," because "Aw." Let's go to bed. We have a big day tomorrow. Indeed. Then, good night, everyone. Good night. Sign number 2. Sif? Hey. Hey, Sif. Sifrin. Sifferoni. Isabeau is whispering your name. Turn around and listen. Sorry to wake you up. I just have to tell you something. If that's okay. He dares interrupt your beauty sleep. He knows you value your sleep, so this must be important. You nod. Okay. Then I shall tell you the thing. The thing I woke you up to tell you. Okay. So, the thing I have to tell you is that I don't have anything to tell you right now, but I will when we beat the king tomorrow. Okay? That's so ominous, Isa. It's not meant to be. I don't want to tell you right now. It might distract you. And we wouldn't want that, right? So, I'll tell you when we beat the king. Okay? What could he want to tell you? It seems important to him. So the only thing you can say is, okay. Dumbass. Okay. Beautiful. Some people are trying to sleep. Yeah, Isabeau. Some people are trying to sleep. Close your mouth and sleep. You close your mouth, housemaiden. You're gonna wake up Madame Odile. I'm already up. And if the noise continues, I will stand up. You do not want You do not want to know what will happen if I stand up. Sorry. Sorry, madam. Sorry. Sleep time. Good night, Sif. You feel safe surrounded by all your friends. You fall asleep. Yippee! Nothing bad will happen today. The house's gate. You look up at it. The house's gate, huh? It's bigger than I thought. Please, for the love of God, give me a save point. So scary. It really is locked shut. I can see space for us to put the orbs. This whole adventure, this whole journey, after all this time, I can finally open it. I have my orb right here. Let's go for it, then. Oh, up ahead, that's a sadness. Sadness, huh? The house must be crawling with them. Okay, everyone. Let's, don't get overwhelmed now. Come on. We've seen tons of those already. Don't worry, Bella. We can take care of them, no problem. Okay, but Mirabelle seems overwhelmed. Maybe talking would make her feel better. Something to distract her. Something like, oh my, should we go over strategy again? Don't tease me, Sifrin. But, yes. I would like that. So, to start with, Sifrin should... You're about to enter a battle. Here's some basic stats about you and your party members to remember. You. Scissors type. Weak to rock. Fast. Can make everyone faster. Mirabelle. Scissors/paper type. Weak to rock. Heals and can boost your friend's attack. Isabu. Rock type. Weak to paper. Hits hard. Can boost friend's defense. Odile. Paper type. Weak to scissors. Can use craft spells of any type. Slow. Can make enemies slower. Bonnie. Helps out randomly in battle. But, most importantly, snack duty. I hate this. Sorry, Bonbon. The sadnesses in here are too powerful for your tiny little arms. You can help us out sometimes as long as you make sure to keep your distance. But we know that's boring, so that's why we also made you in charge of snacks. It's a super duper very important job, you know? The super duper importantest. Don't patronize the kid. Yeah, don't patronize me. All good? All good. You smile. Monster time! Oh yay, music that I haven't heard 1,000 times, like, at all, totally. Phew, okay. Don't worry. You focus on healing. Big guy over there can hit things. And you, Sifrin, keep the puns and one-liners to a minimum, please. Okay, rude. Remnants of people that were defeated by the king. Their grief and sadness is all that remains. They cannot tell friend from foe anymore. Defeating them is all we can do. Every sadness has a different resistance and weakness. Maybe there's a way to figure it out from their appearance. We need to do certain hand signs from we craft skills. So maybe we should look at their hands? Very well done, Bonnie. Face. So this sadness must be Sifrin? What do you think? If you look at its hands, scissor type, Yeah, it's doing the scissor sign. Indeed it is. So, if this enemy is scissor type, what's the best type of attacks we can use against it, Siffrin? Your turn again. Rock? Yeah! Rock beats scissors. Exactly. Thankfully, even after examining this enemy, it's still my turn. And thankfully, you can use all 3 types of craft. Yes. I am still paper type though, so hopefully this sadness doesn't attack me. Let's go ahead and attack it now. Yeah. Great hit, Madam Odile. What's the symbol that appeared on the right after you attacked again? I know you've said it before, but I forgot. Ah. Good eye, Boniface. Don't worry about it right now. Just remember it's there, for later. Let's finish beating up this sadness, shall we? No need to slow down for me anymore. It's our turn to attack whenever our attack gauge is filled, right? It's that gauge that fills up automatically when no one is doing anything. Precisely. Let's defeat this sadness now. Yahoo! We did it! That was easy, wasn't it? It was. Just look at the enemy's hands to figure out their type and attack accordingly. You breathe in and out. 100 XP received. Please let me save. Please let me save! We did it! See, Mira? It wasn't that bad. Going through the house will be a piece of cake. You smile and take the lead. I just want a save point, man. Oh, more sadnesses. We'll have to fight them if we want to proceed. Or we could just run and make sure they don't touch us. Could we keep talking about strategies for a bit? Maybe? I'd like a refresher too. Yes. Alright. Let's keep fighting, then. We'll enter a battle if those sadnesses touch you, Siffrin. So, get ready. Oh, shit. Rock type. Alright. What's this one's type? Siffrin? Ha! Your turn again? Rock type? Correct. Yay, Sif. You did it, Sif. Okay. Phew. And if it's a rock type, it's weak too. Again? Stars, you know this. Move to paper. Correct, again. Siffrin, you're so talented. You know so many things. Congrats, Siffrin. Ugh. Alright. We went over attacks and types, so let's talk about craft skills. Compared to normal attacks, craft skills are more powerful. Or many allow us to heal or buff ourselves up. Enemies won't be shy about using craft skills, so we shouldn't either. But using one craft skill means it will go into cooldown. After using one, we won't be able to execute the same skill for a few turns. It's usually fine, but it might be dangerous with healing skill. I'll try to make sure to use my healing skills carefully, so I don't run out at a dangerous moment. But even if it happens, there's items to recharge our cooldown skills, and there might even be skills and equipment out there to help us out. That is true. In the meantime, let's attack, shall we? Feel free to try things out. We did it! But really, what were those symbols that appeared when you did the rock, paper, scissors attack? You'll see. You breathe in and out. 100 EXP received. Okay, come on. Alright, let's go get that other one. Come here, little shit! I forgot that I was already sprinting, so I slowed down. Okay. Alright. What's this one's type? Let's see. Do you know this? Isabu? Huh? Me? Well, it's paper type, madam. And so it means it's weak to scissors. Siffrin's type. And mirror bells. And mirror bells, of course. And I have scissor skills at my disposal as well. Yes, madam, I knew that. Aha. Oh, I love this. Since it's weak to scissors, I think you should use scissor attacks a bunch. Great idea, Bonyface. I wonder what will happen if we use the same type of craft skill multiple times in a row. Feels like you guys are on a roll with those scissor attacks. I don't have any scissor attacks. So how about I give my turn away to someone who does? Which is, like we've established earlier, literally everyone but me, I guess. Ha! That's what you get for being a rock type. Hey everyone, I'm being bullied by a preteen. Please advise. You'll get over it. But great idea, Isabu. To make sure we keep using the same type right after the other. Use that skill of yours to give your turn away. Or you can guard if you want. My cool, your turn. Craft skill. I'm not saying that. Here we go. Okay, next, let's... Whoa! Madame Odile! Sadness is about to attack Madame Odile. Isabu got in front of her. Fucking obliterated. Isabu! Owie. I'll see you all in a minute. Isabu is KO'd. Are you okay? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Don't you need someone to be KO'd for the tutorial anyways? Very true. Let's keep this tutorial going then. And thank you for playing along. No problem. I'll stay right here then. Stop talking! You're KO'd. And, you're KO'd. And KO'd people don't talk. Okay. Is it really okay? Anyway, when someone's health points or HP goes to 0, they'll be out cold and won't be able to fight anymore. There's multiple ways to wake him up, like using a craft water, or if Mirabelle knew a craft skill to revive him. But how about we make this interesting? With... Oh! I remember what those scissor symbols are for. If we do a combo and we'll have 5 of the same symbol, we can do a jackpot skill. Exactly, Bonyface. And see? We already have a combo of 3 right here. When we get 5 of the same symbol, whether rock, paper, or scissors, we'll be able to use a jackpot skill. Only rock, paper, and scissor attacks count for the jackpot, by the way. We should be careful with how we use those skills, but we can use any of the other types of skills or items without breaking the combo. Yay. A combo will save me. Please, do a combo. You heard the man. Let's add 2 more scissor symbols to our lineup, shall we? Now get ready. Yippee. Yahoo! We won! And I'm not out cold anymore! Every time we manage to use a jackpot skill, anyone who's out cold is revived, and we'll all get healed a little bit, as well. A fun fact, I actually forgot about this, and this saved me in one of the later bosses. We should try to do combos as often as we can. That's cool and all, but what if you won without doing that jackpot skill? Would you have just left me there? No, of course not. We have some items. We would have revived you. We'll always revive anyone who's KO'd after a battle. Can't make an unconscious person run around, can we? Are you really this upset that we left you alone for 2 minutes? Nah, not really. I'm just doing my part. Plus, the floor was nice and refreshing. That's sad. It is, but you're not supposed to say it aloud, Bonyface. Hey! And that's the end of this little refresher. All good, Mirabelle? Yes! Thank you very much. You think you got everything, too. You breathe in and out. 100 XP received. Sorry for not paying attention, Isubu. Don't worry about it. I'm all good. Anything for the tutorial. Ha. Let's get going, then. Save point, please! No! I did not hear you! There's something sparkling there. I know. What's this sparkling thing? Oh! It's a key! Could it be the key to open the door? Probably, right? You pick it up. You found the circle key! The key dangles from its shape like a circle inside a circle, inside a circle, inside a circle, inside a circle, inside a circle. Fuck! I pressed the wrong thing! The design of the keychain, you mean? It's one of the symbols of the house, or of the house of change belief. It's to show that we are all part of something bigger. I want to go home. The first circle is inside the bigger circle, which is also inside a bigger circle. It's all part of the housemaid's uniform. Like Bella's brooch. Yes. Yippee! This is how I decide to wear it, but you can wear it however you want. As a necklace, a design on your clothes, or not at all. Breaking tradition is also a part of the change belief. And the teardrops on your brooch. Pretty. Goes ding ding when I walk. Don't you love it when things go ding ding when you walk? Sure do. Let's go. It's fine. You put the keychain in your pocket. Key time. You insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. Alright, let's go. You take a step forward when suddenly... Is something wrong, Sifrin? Huh? Did you see a light? A light? Here. You should take a look at this. Something wrong, Sif? You point towards the light. So they can't see it. Reaching out, you touch the light. Everyone is healed. You can save your progress by touching the star. Save your progress? Yes! Close your eyes. Well, that seems useful. You smiled and turned back towards everyone. What was that about? Received a good omen. Oh yeah? Oh? That's great news. What was? Don't know, don't care. Let's please get going. You nod. Finally, I can leave. I need to go for... Wait! Ah! What? What is it? Sorry for screaming. Wait, yes, I am recording. Okay, that could have been really bad. Sorry for screaming. Sorry. I don't know if this is relevant, but I recognize this corridor. Oh? I recognize it. The head housemaiden of this house used to warn us about it. I think she called it the Death Corridor? Oh, that sounds bad. The house is supposed to be a safe building, but with the king here, some traps might be activated. Is that what you mean? Traps? Traps? A job for me, then? It is your job. Protect us, Trap Master. Not the first time you've had to reassure Mirabelle. Time to look around. If I have one thing, is I wish there was more trap looking. This is a broken pillar. You looked around, trying to find something. Anything. Did you find something? There is something. Yep. A whole lot of nothing. I do wish that there was more moments like this where you looking around for traps. This is a pillar. Nothing there. Nothing? This is a broken pillar. Nothing there. This is a pillar. Nothing there. This is a pillar. Nothing there. This is a broken pillar. You looked around trying to find something. Anything. Nothing there. Well, you can't find any switches or traps, so... So? Are we safe? We're not safe, are we? This is the death corridor. The older housemaidens keep saying people died there. So there must be a trap. Something weight sensitive or something, or maybe it's time sensitive. If we spend too long in here. Oh, come on now. There's nothing weird here. But there must be. Mira. Belle, don't worry about it. Friend isn't good at many things, but they know stuff about traps. Hey. Right. If we can't trust the one who's supposed to lead us this early, this won't bode well for later. Hey! But, we're not dead yet, are we? Well, that's true. We have been in this room for a while, and Sifrin has been walking everywhere. So if it was weight sensitive, something would have killed him by now. Exactly. It's all fine. Oh. Yeah, okay. I'll believe you. Sorry for worrying. I'm a little on edge. We're good, Mira. See? Everything's fine. As you live through the novel experience of having your body crushed by a giant rock into the form of a crepe, you feel a tug on your stomach. And you died. Huh? Frin! Sifrin! Sifrin? Good morning. Well, more like good afternoon, I guess. Were you taking a nap? That's just like you. Only you could sleep peacefully at a time like this. I guess that's smart. We better get some rest while we can. We have to be ready for tomorrow, so we can finally face against the king. Huh? You're still half asleep, aren't you? You just look at her. Okay, then. You can sleep for a little longer, but not too long. Come to the village when you're ready, okay? Huh? Huh? Hold on. Did you just die? You did. You think? You must have. You were in the house and then a big rock fell and now you're in the meadow back to Dormont. And what did Mirabelle say? You just woke up. That was very, very familiar. But, the trap. The trap. You idiot. You stupid fool. It was your job to take care of the traps and you got taken out immediately. You didn't even see a glimpse of the king. And it's your job, stupid. Your job to see ahead, to take care of traps. You couldn't even do your job, and now you're dead because you did a sloppy, awful, terrible job. And you died. You died. You felt your body being crushed, and now you're laying on the grass alive, and your skin itches, and your stomach hurts, and you died. You pull your hands over your mouth and scream. Stars. You're so stupid and useless and dumb. Ah! Okay, you're over it now. You take a deep breath in and out. Phew. You put your shaking hands behind your back, pressing them hard between you and the grass. Okay, you died. That's one thing. And now you're alive. And not a crepe, that's another thing. And it's apparently the day before, back when Mirabelle woke you up from your nap. That's the third thing. You went back in time. Okay. That's normal. Totally normal. Totally 100% completely normal. Oh well. At least you were in the lead as always. Judging by where you were when you died, you were probably the only one who got hit. The only one that, in a way, you're really glad you're forced to take the lead every time you and everyone else get somewhere dangerous. But you're back. Back to the day before you went to the house. How? And why? And can you make sure to not die this time? Back to work, Sifrin. You have a country to save. You got the memory of looping. You'll always remember this. Yay! PTSD again! Memories are a type of item you can equip. Each memory is specific to one character and gives them special abilities. For example, the memory you just got can only be equipped by you. When Memory of Looping is equipped, it will boost your max HP by 5 per loop. You can equip memories by opening your menu and going to the equip section. What is that voice you've been hearing this whole time? Act 1. Now, before I continue on, this is when I give a warning to the people. If my little rendition, even though I've already experienced this game before, has made you interested in checking this out, check it out. This is a really good game. Technically, I would say, you can check this game out if you've seen the next bit as well, spoilers, but it will ruin some of the fun. So please check it out, check it out, check it out. Watch this idiocy. Anyways.